Okay, first, microscopic failure drive microscopic industry loose, and the other dual layer defense system. So let's hear it.
Okay, Assalamualaikum. My name is Dani Hakim as a host, and this is Muslim as a co-host, and this is Haizat as a farmer. Okay, today, welcome to the Dairy Horizon. Okay, today we are discussing a massive gap in the dairy industry. Okay, mastitis and immune dysfunction in dairy cow. We're looking at how to bridge the gap between cellular defense and actual farm management. Okay.
That's right. As a research show, microscopic failure drives microscopic industry loose. It is vicious cycle where pathology, meaning immune dysfunction and chronic inflammation, directly cause a drop in productivity, leading to displaying milk yield and quality degradation.
Okay. And when productivity drops, profitability goes out the window due to rising veterinary costs and systemic milk rejection. Okay. Joining us in the studio to talk about this reality is dairy farmer Isaac. Thank you for having me today. That is problem exactly what we face when mastitis hit. We feel like a government strike on our bottom line. When we try to manage it, but sometimes it feels like fighting an invisible enemy.
It really is an invincible battle. To help us understanding what happening inside the cow, we have our veterinarian panelist, Dr. Q, dialing in over the phone.
So we call Dr. Nakudin.
Welcome, Dr. Nakiu.
Okay, Dr. Q, can you walk us through two layer of defense as shown in the pathology slide?
Okay, for part 2, the inflammatory cascade and SCC elevation and system crisis in a Malaysian commercial dairy and mapping management gaps to immune failure. So let's hear it.
But what happened when the dual layer defense get our helmet?
Well, Hearing that step by step make a lot of sense. Because of that unresolved crisis is exactly what my farm is dealing with right now. Okay. This leads perfectly into a major case study from our slide. A system crisis in Malaysian commercial dairy. Your farm fits this profile perfectly. It's a commercial scale dairy operating in Malaysia. High heat and humidity climates. Yes, the climate makes everything harder. Our clinical status is exactly what the study highlights. Unresolved mastitis and lab results showing a chronically high SCC. For management, I will admit our meeting hygiene protocol can be inconsistent, and we currently have zero vaccination program in the place.
And the outcome of those gaps is devastating. The data show as economic hit and increased dairy meat rejection and the high reliance on failing antibiotics.
Dr. Q, uh, how do we net uh, these exact management gaps to the immune failure we see in the lab?
Let's break down the three main gaps. First, inconsistent hygiene. The mechanism here is that the environmental pathogen load exceeds the threshold. The immunological consequence. Phagocytes get overwhelmed and a localized infection establishes itself. Second, zero vaccination program. This means the cause suffers from a lack of pathogen-specific antibody, specifically IgG and IgA. Consequently, we get a delayed adaptive immune response and the severity of the disease increases. Third one is antibiotic overreliance. This mechanism completely fails to clear resistant biofilms or resisting strains. It locks the cell into a chronic inflammation loop, leading to a permanently elevated SCC.
Okay, for part 3, prioritizing farm level intervention and bringing the gap between clinical ideal and farm reality, and next generation paradigm for mastitis control. So let's hear it.
So by relying only on antibiotic, I'm fighting a losing battle. How do I fix this?
You have to look at the framework of prioritism. From level intervention based on immunological impact versus implementation effort.
Okay, Dr. Q. Looking at our primary target zone, what should Hazard do first?
Your first priority is food maintenance eating. It is low effort but has high impact because it really establishes the selective and clinical barriers. Right next to it is the target vaccination protocol to prompt effective immunity recovery. Finally, we need an environmental ready design to reduce baseline bacteria exposure.
Dr. Q, and what about the way Isaac was trying thing before?
Pastinya dia active activity doesn't fit from the bottom right quadrant. It is hard effort with a very low biological payoff.
Let's hit home by Dr. Q. Bridging the gap between clinical ideal and farm reality isn't easy. In theory, the protocol demands strict hygiene, comprehensive vaccination, and optimal environmental management. But our hardest here in Malaysia area, high level turnover disrupt our consistency, capital constraint may upfront the simple path against delay ROI and deployment reality means heat stress usually suppress body immune function. Okay. Those others are exactly why the industry is moving towards next generation. Okay. Paradigm for mastitis control. So, what are the three pillars of this new mix?
They are incredibly exhausting. Genetic selection, breeding specifically for mastitis resistant, and natural robust somatic cell baseline threshold. Precision dairy monitoring, implementing inline milk sensor for early subclinical SCC detection before acute inflammation even occur. Immunomodulator exploring non-antibiotic biological therapies that literally boost the cow's own innate immune response.
Okay, for the last one is integrating immune metric with farm management. So let's hear it.
Okay, brilliant. Let's bring it all together. Okay, Dr. Q, as we wrap up our integration of immune metric with farm management, what are the final takeaway for our licensed listener?
Okay, I want everyone to remember three core principles. First, SCP is an immunity. It can use to the because they have been inside the others, not just the quality of the meat in the tank. Second, management is to immunity. The environmental load and hygiene protocols directly determine so cellular fitness be full of it. Third, prevention over antibiotics. The active treatment will always fail unless you address the underlying management factors.
This completely changed how I view my herd health. It's time to stop chasing infection, switch antibiotic, and start using up their defense.
Well said, Isaac. And for those who want to look at the fundamental science behind today's discussion, check out the key reference from Bartley on our evaluating disease landscape, Sodilo on memory gland immunology, and Sharma on somatic cell count.
Okay, Dr. Q, thank you so much for calling today. Okay. And Isaac, thank you for your sharing from journey. That is all the time we have for today episode. Keep your hygiene straight, your metric precise, and your health tripling. Okay, thank you.